mystery box. Let it fall into the camera. Mystery box from Huckberry. Jaren and Sam know what's in here. I do not. Oh, God, it's a bit of a catastrophe today. Because they were about to tell me. I was like, don't tell me. I like unboxings because they're fun. Because I never know what's actually gonna come out, and it's fun to be surprised. Even though when I was a kid, I spoiled every single Christmas gift, always, and my mom hated it. She even went so far as to hide it. She hid it at my neighbor's house, and I was like, oh, nice. And so I like snuck to the neighbor's house and went and found it out. So in adulthood, I'm like, surprises are not too bad, kind of fun. And I believe this is from Huckberry's spring summer collection of some of their footwear. They have their in-house like white label brands. They've got brands they do little collaborations with. They just have like some cool Red Wings and a bunch of other like mainstream boots, you know, mainstream. And so I have no idea what this is. So might be a pretty quick unboxing for once in my life, as I say in every long unboxing video. But if you don't know who Huckberry is, they're one of my favorite menswear brands because they actually carry high quality stuff. And we've done some unboxings of some of their other boots. We've reviewed some of their, like their Rhodes boots is like their more like Western kind of style stuff. We've done some of their, like they shipped us some stuff for an unboxing. I got that really cool pair of like all black Red Wing 875s that I put some blood core kilties in, and it looks so sick. They essentially, to me, it's like they make high quality, or they curate high quality menswear that's actually quality. It's not like these like false names of like quality like Gucci and all this other bullshit. It's like they go out and find the right brands who are making the right stuff to sell it to the people that actually care about that kind of stuff, like you and I. And so when it comes to buying a $600 or $700 pair of boots, and you're wearing a pair of Christmas PJs to Walmart and a really terrible Fruit of the Loom shirt, doesn't quite fit the vibe all the way. And it's not that everyone can't afford all the super high-end stuff, but you can buy one really nice jacket, like the Flint and Tinder Wax trucker jacket that I got from Huckberry. That thing will last you 10 years, you know? So it's like, it is an investment that you are putting all that money into upfront, and in the hopes that you get the longevity of a high quality shirt, jacket, pants, boots, whatever it happens to be. And so it is a heavy investment up front. And so that's why it's hard for some people to invest in it, because who's got a crazy amount of money to spend on coats? Not everybody. That's just how it goes. But it still is like really cool stuff that you can slowly, in the same way that it's easy to justify a high quality pair of boots. Like, I'm gonna resole these, I'm gonna take care of them, I'm gonna condition them. They're gonna last 3 times as long as a boot the third of the price. And so I can find my value there. And it's fun. It's the same things that we all love about boots and shoes, is like you find the value in durability, in longevity, in the materials, in the story. Like that's the fun of like these high quality goods, on top of them being, ooh, look at this, on top of them being like really cool. The one-stop men's shop for everyday adventure. Welcome, we've been expecting you. Huckberry is a one-stop men's shop that's equal part lifestyle, retailer, and media brand. Millions of guys trust us. Like, I've even talked to like people, like just randomly, like I'll be on a date or something, and they're like, where'd you get that? I'm like, I got it from Huckberry. Like, oh, I love Huckberry. My brother loves it. My dad loves it. It's like, it's a lot of people love Huckberry because millions of guys trust us as the go-to source for discovering the world's highest quality apparel, footwear, and gear to inspire and equip more active, adventurous, and stylish life. We are pioneering a new lifestyle category called everyday adventure that sits between traditional outdoors and fashion industry, and are serving it with a new business model that combines the best of retail, media, and community, and we're just getting started. So they said it best themselves, right? Like an everyday adventure. It's like adventure clothes. They're super high end, they're super quality, they're super durable because you're on an adventure. You're like climbing Kilimanjaro or whatever. But that doesn't mean that's exclusively for adventures. You know, like a lot of us find value in high quality goods in our jobs, in our casual lives, in our hobbies. And just for fun, like you can have an office job and still find value in really high end stuff. So let's unbox it. What am I unboxing it with? This is the third video I've done with this knife, but like in a row, like the last 3 I just recorded. But this knife is so cool. It's a Big Idea design. I thought this had a knife on it because this is their bit bar. And it's really cool too. It's like, it has all your like screwdriver bits, your flatheads, your Phillips, your square bits, your star bits. has a little, it's just cool. It's cool stuff. Yeah. You put like, you slide this up, they pop out, they grab you one you need, slide it back down, put it in either this one that has like a little more leverage, or you put it in this little magnet slot that you can, you know, give it a little quick twist. Solid titanium. We tested the clip. As far as I can tell, it's real titanium. So that's pretty cool. I like this little brand. And it's not, as far as I understand, it's not a huge brand. It's like a one dude doing, I think. And that's usually where you find the best stuff, is one man's passion. You know, it doesn't have to be just one person doing it, but like one person's passion can completely change an industry, can completely revolutionize a specific type of product. And that's why I like supporting the small guys, because they have to push the limits. You have to innovate. You have to do something so big that people are willing to gamble on a small brand instead of the well-known brands. That's why I like the small brands, and I'm a small brand owner, so. Luca, looks like we got some Lucas in there. Luca, I believe, is one of their house brands, one of their white label brands. Okay, that seemed way cooler in my head. Well, one of them already naturally unboxed. What do we have here? Box. This is the Terra Moc Chukka sneaker. Okay. Lactae Havea sole. I love these soles. Like, look at the color of these. It reminds me of the staff or the cane of the guy from Jurassic Park, the doctor, like the main guy that revives the dinosaurs or whatever. My nephew's obsessed with Jurassic Park right now, so it's on top of my mind. These are so squishy, so soft. They're pretty durable too, because it's natural rubber. It's like as natural of a rubber that you can get besides the crepe rubber that you see on like Clark Chukkas. I love these outsoles. I think they're so good. They're not the most durable, but I think they're really pretty, and I like them. They're squishy. So what is this? It's like a little Chukka, right? I'm not the biggest Chukka fan. But I do like the little mock toe stitch on it, and I like the Lactae Havea. Looks like it's real leather. Let me see if I can see a cross section. It might be a true suede. We've seen a couple of like the real, or one of the other house brands. It must have been Rhodes. They used a suede in one of those boots, and it's, you know, when it comes to like these lighter weight, more casual sneakers, you see it a lot more. I always prefer a nice grain leather though, because you can see, you know, it's like suede doesn't hold its shape nearly as well. So what that does for you is it makes it super comfortable, super easy to break in. You don't have to break in really heavy, thick leather. And it's obviously lined, and so it gives it some structure. But you can see it's a very soft, supple leather because it is suede, and it doesn't hold its shape nearly as well. You can probably stretch it more than the regular leather, which is good and bad. I just like grain leather. Green leather. So let's see how much this actually costs. $195. You know, so it's like an elevated sneaker price. Ooh, I really like this color actually, the Ravine and Gum. So it's not all suede. So it looks like the stone and gum looks like it's suede. The Ravine is a grain leather. This one I have, the Desert Off-White, is, oh no, that's not it. Well, it's the same leather, suede. This is a grain leather, the Ravine Gum. The Desert and Gum is what I have, that's suede. And Canyon, it looks like suede. I'm not sure though. So it's like 50-50 suede versus grain. So, you know, if you have a problem with it, you can always get the grain one. I'd go with the grain one, personally. But it definitely is, like, look how soft and supple it is, you know. It's like pros and cons. Let's see what else is going on in here. Removable insole. Woo, that is a squishy guy. What is this? How's this made? Let's see what they say. Cushy mock toe chukka boot made in Portugal from exceptional suede. Luca's Terra Moc offers the time-honored style of mock toe chukka boot with all-weather wearability of a cushioned sneaker. They're crafted in Portugal from suede upper that's lined with supple leather for a comfortable wear with or without socks. I'd wear socks all the time. And you guys that don't wear socks are crazy. But I also don't live next to the ocean. It's probably different living in the Rocky Mountains versus literally anywhere else. Cover with without socks, and then finished with the naturally springy and supportive Lacte Have crepe rubber sole, true to the original desert boot style. Oh yeah, that's true. That's like a cool homage to the OG Chukka, which is like Clark's, which they stole from South Africa. So Strobel stitch, little lasting board underneath there. So pretty interesting. And let me know if you want me to cut any of these apart or any of them like specifically. That's a pretty wide looking shape, isn't it? Yeah, that's a nice wide last too. Look at that. That's pretty wide. Cool. And at the end, I'll rank all these on which ones I think are my favorite and what I'd wear versus and also what I think is like the highest quality and which is not. Next. I get very precise with these unboxings now. I'm sure somebody's already found that niche. What do we got? Ooh, nice little Chukka. Not Chukka. A little Chelsea. I like the Lacte Have sole on this. It's actually kind of fitting a similar purpose to what I'm wearing. You know, like a little pull-on boot. Super comfortable, lightweight. This one's suede too, for sure. You can see how like baggy that suede looks compared to a grain leather. It just doesn't hold its structure nearly as well. But at the same time, you get the flexibility and the lightweight and all those other breathability of suede. So it's a trade-off either way. But I like grain leather. That's a pretty good looking little boot, huh? I like the combination of the sole. Let's see, what is this called again? Terra slip-on boot. This retails for $215, so that's not that. That's like right in the, like, what are, Blundstones are how much? Blundstones are obviously like a real boot. This is more of like a sneaker boot. Yeah, Blundstones are, like the cheaper ones are like $210, $230. So it's about the price of a pair of Blundstones. Easy on and off hybrid sneaker boot made in Portugal. Luca returns with another boot in their fan favorite lineup, this time in a Chelsea style hybrid silhouette. Oh, does it have suede and grain? Let's find out. Cognac, ooh, that looks nice, huh? A little cognac and gum, that's grain leather. That's a suede leather, desert gum, desert off-white, suede. Ravine gum is grain. So you got options. Oh, those look good, huh? Look at that. Both those look nice. I think I like that one the most. Ravine and gum. Let's see how this one's built. It's got some, well, obviously it's hard to tell before you get cut in half. Oh, it's board lasted. So this is built differently than the sneaker, the Chukka. Super wide too, right? Especially around the ball of the foot. It tapers a good amount at the toe, but very wide at the ball of your foot. These will be comfy. And I'm a 10 on the Brannock and I went with an 11, so I'll let you know when I try these on if I think you should go true to size and how I would recommend sizing. Smell good too. Okay, third one. What do we have here? Oh, I screwed it up. No longer perfect. Well, it's not a boot, is it? I could see that being kind of addicting to watch. Someone being like way too careful with an unboxing. Ooh, a little white sneaker. I didn't even know you had this little white sneaker. Okay, so this is still on that wider last too. Yeah, look at that. Strobel stitch, Lacte Have sole. Looks like a grain leather for the white leather. Pebbled, so it's been like tumbled and has that pebbled effect. The nice thing about this pebbled leather is once you start wearing them and creasing them, unlike a perfectly flat white leather, it has natural break points in it. See how it like crumples up on itself? And so it almost has like crease protection by it being pre-creased. Okay, let's try them on. So this must be their new releases for, yeah. Oh, I didn't even look, what is this one? Got distracted. Okay, $195. The Terra Low sneaker in white. Oh, it's got all sorts of colors. Look at all these. All white. Pebbled gum. Ravine white, off-white. Pebbled white, off-white. Canyon and gum. Canyon and off-white. Desert and off-white. I think I missed one. Ravine and gum. Ooh, that one looks cool, huh? That's a nice one. I should have told them to send me some of the, well, I didn't know. It's like a random unboxing, right? I should have had them send me at least 1 or 2 of the grain ones. Okay, let's try them on. Figure out sizing for these. At least my recommendations always refer to their sizing. Okay, let's try the Chelsea first. So I'm a 10 on the Brannock. Most sneakers I wear 10.5 or 11. So I've got the 11 to see how they fit. Ooh, those are comfy, I tell you what. You can feel how soft and squishy that lactate Avea sole is. And you can see, you know what I mean? Like that's like the suede is way more flexible, but it does look baggier, you know? It has that kind of like loose kind of look to it rather than a more firm, true grain leather. Okay, so for me, I don't like having my toes squished. I think you just buy whatever your shoe size is. That's probably what I'd recommend. Let me try these other ones on first though, before I give a full recommendation. Oh, I love this sole. Can you see yeah, you've got to be able to, yeah, look at it on the front camera. You hide my face so it focuses on this. Look at the way the light's hitting it. These soles are so cool. I think they're just some of the most comfortable and coolest looking soles for footwear, or for sneakers especially. Yeah, I'd go to your regular sneaker size on these. Cause oh, these are comfy. That wider bit in the forefoot, you feel it. Dang, these are so comfy. Obviously I haven't walked into that far, but you get a general gist of it just from the squish underfoot, how non-rigid it is versus how much break-in it's gonna have versus how the last actually fits your foot. It's already squeezing your foot with first try on. Not with these. This is a very comfortable last. The look's not gonna be everyone's look. Like this stitching, not everyone's gonna dig. Like the suede, not everyone's gonna dig. Even like the color combinations of like suede and a really bright gum sole on this like suede leather, but I think it looks good. I like the look of these honestly more than these. That's a pretty neat, unique looking little chukka. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. Because my big toe knuckle is right there. My big toe ends right there. That's pretty wide. Yeah, I think sneaker size is fine for all these. So if you buy like 10.5s in most sneakers and you like a tighter fit, you might want to consider going down to a 10. But if you like lots of wiggle room, go up to an 11. If you're between sizes, just err on which, if you like it more tight or if you like it looser. That's what I would decide on. If you're straight on a size, like like if you buy 11s in most sneakers, just buy an 11. If you buy a 10, buy a 10. Or if you wear 10s in sneakers, buy a 10. And for me, I just went up one size from the Brannock because that's closer to what my sneaker size is. I don't think for me, where I like having a little bit of wiggle room. You could still get away with going down, I'm sure, a half size, but it's gonna be a lot tighter fit. This is a nice fit for me, and I like having wiggle room. And the nice thing is this little bumper actually on this toe kind of hides how wide this is, because these are technically the same width, but to my eyeball, these look way wider, and these look even wider. And that's because this has nothing to distract your eyeball from the width. This has a wide stitch that really pulls that look out. And so you kind of are fooled by this shape right here. But this one pulls it off a little bit better because the stitching goes down. There's not quite as much bare leather to catch your eye. There's a little more detail to hide it. That's a smart way to hide width on a sneaker. So let me know if you want to see them cut in half. Let me know which of these you want to see cut in half. Do you want the whole line cut in half? Do you want just one cut in half? Do you want me to see, maybe we do grain versus suede on one of these, or yeah, just let me know what you guys want to see, because that's half the fun with these Rose Anvil 2 videos is I get to unbox cool stuff and show them to you guys and give you some recommendations, give you some preliminary information, what you actually might be buying and some of the outside details. And then if we need a deeper dive and you guys are like, no, I want to see this, and this, then we use the response from the video to decide what we do, how we do it, when we do it. And so it's kind of fun to be able to just like present it to you guys and say like, what do you want? What do you want to see? Like, how do you want us to do this? So let me know. And because there's never any guarantees anytime we do an unboxing that we're actually going to cut them. But it's cool to have a catalog of stuff that's been sent to us that we can pull from any time. Shout out to Huckberry for sending this in to us for a little unboxing. Check these out via links in my description. And thank you guys for supporting these videos. That's how we convince brands to send this, is because you guys watch them and you support these brands that are gambling on just shipping us random stuff. And then me being like, yeah, I don't like suede, you know? So it's like, it's a little bit of a gamble for these brands. And it's cool to do. So let me know how else I can provide some additional value for these videos, how I can make them better for you, because this year's gonna be crazy. And we got some cool plans, and anytime we have big plans, I really try my best to make sure the content and the amount of content and the quality of content that's coming out matches the amount that we're doing, because we got a lot of collaborations this year. We got a lot of big announcements. The next announcement you guys are gonna freak out about, because it's so cool and it benefits the audience in a cool way. So thank you guys, and all your support is what makes all this possible to convince these brands. So thank you. See ya.